What's going on, guys? This is Chris.
This is Eric.
All right, in this video, we're gonna talk about 5 ways to get started as an online trainer. You guys ready for this? You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I wish somebody would have made a video like this for me when we first started off on online training. So lucky you guys, we're gonna accelerate the process a little bit and you guys can avoid some pain points along the way. But before that, I wanna talk about a little bit about when we first started and kind of how we've gotten to where we're at right now, and then we can get into the 5 ways. So those of you that have followed us, you kind of know our story. You know, it's been probably about a total of almost close to a decade that we've been into fitness. You know, if I would sit there and go all the way back when we first started. You know, we first started off basically just, you know, average gym goers, just going there kind of messing around, just young guys trying to get some muscle on us to try to get the girls. Didn't know what the hell we were doing. We were kind of listening to people from the gym there that were bigger than us, you know, picking some personal trainers' brains. But then we kind of got interested in it, and from there what we would do is we would just kind of help people out. We would help our friends out, other people out that kind of saw we were getting results. So, you know, we didn't charge these people or anything like that. We would just give them free advice. We would kind of just build these like kind of shitty programs, I would say right now, for them. You know, nothing malicious or anything like that, just we didn't know any better, so we thought we were helping them. So we helped out people for free, basically. From there, you know, we thought, hey, okay, you know, let's kind of scale this up into some personal training because we really like this, and, you know, why not try to get paid while doing something you like, right? So we started working, you know, at a big box gym, and, you know, got the experience there. And then from there, we went on to more of an independent gym, and it was basically just like a warehouse gym. You know, we had to do all the marketing, stuff like that, get the clients in, and we would just pay like a fee for each client session. So we worked as a personal trainer there. We got a lot of experience over the years just working with people, learning how to communicate with people, building relationships with them, gaining in the trench anecdotal knowledge, you know, with personal training. And then from there, we're like, shoot, you know, we're pretty much maxed out with personal training, and, you know, a lot of people are doing the online thing, so why can't we go the online route? And I first got to give credit where credit is due. You know, we first were mentored under Layne Norton for 5 years. So I would say about 2 of those years, we didn't sit there and coach anybody online. We would just sit there and just learn, pick his brain, ask him questions, see just how the online industry was kind of evolving before we jumped into it. But that's what we did. You know, we sat there, we hired a mentor, and that was Layne. And, you know, he kind of showed us the ropes on online training. And then after a couple of years, you know, we were still training people while we were getting coached by Layne, learning the process, getting mentored. And from there, you know, we kind of ventured off and started off very, very slow onto, you know, building dynamic duo training. And, you know, we didn't sit there and take on 50 clients, 100 clients. We sat there and took on 2 to 3 clients each, 4 to 5 here and there, 6 to 7 there, 8 to 9 there, 9 to 10 there. We built it up very slowly over the years because we didn't want to mess this up. You know, you get one reputation in this industry. I'm a firm believer on that. So we scaled up very, very slowly, raised our prices very slowly, added more benefits, features, components to the coaching programs, built different systems, and just did it very slowly, you know, I would say over the past years. So it's been about a full decade that we've been in the fitness industry. You know, like I said, we started off working, you know, helping people out for free, then from there personal training, and then working with clients this past decade. So I would say it's probably easily over 1,000 people that we've sat there and coached and trained and helped out, you know, within their fitness journey.
Alrighty, guys, so I'm gonna get started with the first bullet point, or the first suggestion when, you know, you are trying to get into, you know, the online spectrum as a you know, trainer. So the number one thing is, you know, how I suggest, you know, to go about it is pretty much bullet point number 1. And you guys have to take this into consideration that there's many different avenues that you can do when it comes to, you know, becoming an online trainer, but this is kind of the way we really think that you should do it, and kind of like what we believe in. First and foremost, I think that education is key. We did a formal education. We went to college. We actually got our bachelor's degree in business marketing. And then after that, we just got fascinated by, you know, training, nutrition, got all of our certifications, CSCS, we got our CISSN for nutrition. We did you know, a master's program under the ISSN for a diploma program. So, you know, the education aspect needs to be there. It really, really does. And I love this quote by Jim Rohn that says, "A formal education will make you a good living. A self-education will make you a fortune. So take that in consideration. I think it goes both ways on the pendulum swing. I wouldn't sit there and just take one or the other. I would blend them both in. That's what we did. So we definitely went the route of, doing a formal education, getting certified the way we want to, because we want to be credible when it comes to, being training and nutrition practitioners. We think that's really, really key. So my first piece of advice is get certified. Get a basic personal certification, and just go with that. Get your basic nutrition certification so that you guys have credibility. You guys, separate yourselves from other people that don't. I'm a huge believer in that. I'm not saying that, self-education, you can't do it on your own and there's not smart people and smart coaches, because there is. I know a lot of great coaches out there that don't have those certifications, but I'm telling you what we believe in. So I say go for your, certification within personal training. Get your nutrition certification and just build upon that. If you want to go into, get like an exercise, science degree, physiology, that's awesome. Go do that. But just understand, what you want to do when it comes to, education. Other than that, I would say too, start getting some clients that, like Chris talked about how we started off as personal trainers, right? So I would always say start in a gym setting just to build up, that skill set of both, in person and online. That's a great set of tools that you could just utilize going forward, and it will benefit you going forward. So I would say start off in a gym. It could be a mom and pop gym. It doesn't have to be like a big box gym, like a 24-hour fitness, anything like that. Just get like at least a year of experience under your belt, training people in person, teaching them the basics, building the foundation, habits, all that great stuff. From there, get some of those clients and transition them into online clients, right? And you don't even have to charge them. No, excuse me, I take that back because we made this mistake. So we didn't charge some of our clients when we first started off, and I don't think that's a great route to go, because people won't take it serious and they won't take you serious. So, start off very cheap, charging these people, and use them as kind of like guinea pigs to get better at your skill set online, see what's working, see what doesn't, get some video testimonials, get some written testimonials, before and after pictures, and you're good to go. You have a basic foundation of credibility as an online trainer, and then you can start marketing yourself on all social media platforms. Okay, so that's how I would first get started. Number two, when it comes to getting in the online spectrum of being an online trainer, I'm a huge believer in really understanding what your calling and what your assignment in life is. Chris and I talk about this in our book. It's called The New Era of Fitness that we wrote. And this pertains to having a clear vision on what you want to do as a coach and even as a business, what you want to do going forward. By understanding what your calling is in life, you have a better understanding of, what unique talents do you have to offer these people, these clients? How do you separate yourself from the other people? When we talk about assignment is pretty much where you're currently at. You might be working a job right now that you don't like, so you got to look at that as just a current assignment. It doesn't mean it's permanent. Chris and I worked 9-to-5 jobs 5 to 6 years ago before we took the leap of faith to start our own business. That was a current assignment. That wasn't permanent. Right now, our assignment is online training and nutrition and lifestyle coaching practitioners. Now, do I know if that's going to be my assignment going forward forever? I don't. I can't predict that. But that is my current assignment right now, and that's what I'm fulfilling. So once you guys understand what your calling in life is and what your current assignment is and what you want your assignment to be going forward, it really, really sheds a lot of light and makes that vision going forward that much more clear.
All right, number 3. So question for you guys. Have you guys heard the quote by Gary Vee where he says, double down on your guys' strengths and punt your weaknesses? Double down on your strengths and punt your weaknesses. Let that sink in for a minute. Okay, so what Gary meant by that was exactly that. You need to know, first of all, you have to have your self-awareness, and I know he's big on that, and we're big on it too. So you got to be very self-aware on what you're good at and what you're not good at. So if you want to be an online coach, then you need to really start figuring out what you're good at and what you're not good at. And the things that you're good at, double down on that. You know what I mean? 10x that, because that's what's going to make you, a better coach. That's going to get you more clients. It's going to make you more money. And if you guys aren't good at something, then you guys need to figure out, a way to kind of outsource it, hire somebody, something like that that's going to enhance that weakness. Okay, so that's what I mean by strengths and weaknesses. So I'll give you an example. Let's say that you're a personal trainer. You're very good at what you do. and you're trying to get into the online, sphere, but you're not very tech savvy. Okay, so you have a couple options there. You could either sit there and really hone in on that skill and improve that skill, maybe take some classes, get somebody that kind of knows how to work everything with the computer and have them mentor you and coach you on that to get you better, or you hire somebody like an assistant or something like that, and they take care of some of that technical work for you while you build your online business and keep doing what you're very good at. Okay, so that's a good example there. I can give tons of different examples on strengths and weaknesses, but the main core point is really just understand what you're good at, what you're not good at. Don't sit there and try to do the stuff that you're not good at, because people are gonna spot you out and they're gonna be like, okay, this guy's full of shit, or he's talking about a subject where it's obviously not true. And it ruins your reputation. You don't stay kind of like in your lane of the knowledge that you're very comfortable with and And I'm not saying not to be skeptical and kind of have an open mind and go outside of your lane, but if you do, you gotta have a little bit of knowledge and know what you're talking about. You can't sit there and bullshit it and make it up, because people are gonna spot you out these days. And like I said, you get one reputation and that's it.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching our video. If you guys are interested in our mentorship program and us helping you elevate your business, your coaching, drop us an email at support@dynamicduotraining.com. Catch you there.